Welcome, Aquarius, to your December 2025 reading, and Merry Christmas to all you Aquarians who celebrate Christmas out there. Now, I hope you enjoyed this deck. I have come back from my journeys from London and Europe. I've told this story, so if you're cross-watching, just fast forward this because you probably don't want to hear it again. But I bought this amazing tarot deck in London in a little astrology shop there, and I was faced with so many tarot cards. I just couldn't choose, and I could only choose one deck because prices over there are very expensive, and with the Australian dollar I'm literally halving my money because the Australian dollar is so bad. And I said to my angels and spirit guides, show me which deck to buy. Guide me to the right deck. And all of a sudden, my eye just focused on this deck, and I felt this feeling of peace come over my heart. It was so weird, and I knew I had to choose this deck. And it was perfect. It is based on famous paintings. It's called the Touchstone Tarot, and the author is Kat Black, and she goes in and tells you which paintings all of these are from. But I'm not going to bother with that, telling you that. If you want to know, just ask and I'll find out. And I'll let you know. It's in the back of the little guidebook there. But she has incorporated these famous grand masters into the tarot symbology, and I just absolutely love it. It's perfect. A lot of these paintings I saw when I was in the National Museum in Great Britain in London, so it's just perfect. So I hope you enjoy this as much as I do. But let's get into your reading here, Aquarius. Now, you start out the energy of the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is that card. Look, I do apologize. My cards are all over the shop here. I don't know if I've moved my camera. I'll just fix that up for you. Now, the Five of Cups is that card that talks about a loss that we have experienced in the past that is still affecting us to this date. And, you know, all of the traditional tarot decks, you'll see the five cups. Three of them are spilled. They can't hold the contents anymore, which represents that loss, that pain, that heartache, that betrayal, that feeling of losing something that was very meaningful to us. But when we focus on what is lost and what's gone and what's missing, we don't see the two full cups that are there, filled with all of the joys, the hopes, the wishes, the dreams, there for the taking. And we're putting our energy on what's gone, so that's where our focus is, on what's missing, and we don't get the benefit of seeing this. But I feel like in December you are coming to this place, Aquarius, where you are finally able to focus on those two cups and change your perspective away from the pain and the hurt and the sadness. You have the card of victory here. This is a card of such success, of battling something. The Six of Wands, you are riding into town through the cheers and the adulation of all of those around you. This can talk about awards. This can talk about a promotion that you get. This can talk about success that you've achieved through efforts that you had put into, often to do with your work. But this is, like I said, the card of victory. And I feel like for a lot of you, as I said, you are becoming victorious over this painful past that still clings here for a lot of you. Now, you've got the Queen of Swords here. Now, I would normally read this as a Scorpio, but this can be any water sign, so a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces here. But the Queen of Cups is that card of nurturing. All queens are nurturers, but the Queen is the most nurturing of all of them. And this can represent a person that is in your life that really helps you and looks after you and assists you in your victory here as well. But often, if these don't represent a significant person in our life, these cards talk about the qualities that we are going to be demonstrating in December or whenever, in the coming weeks. And you could be actually nurturing a lot of people around you as well, and taking on board a lot of that caring kind of energy, which is quite beautiful here. But the Queen is just, she's just that caregiver, that person that is great to go to for solace and emotional assistance in any way as well, if you need it. But just lovely, beautiful energy. Can often talk about a warm, motherly kind of energy. So this could be your mum, or it could be your partner that demonstrates a lot of that energy as well. And they're very insightful, very intuitive people as well. They can be over emotional a little bit, but they always do what feels right. And they can sometimes not think it through completely as well. So if this is actually going to represent the qualities that you are going to be taking on board, just be mindful to think your things through and keep your emotions quite level. You are an air sign. You are that very in your head kind of energy. So you don't often tend to get too emotional there. But wow, you've got the Ace of Swords. Now, Capricorn got the Ace of Swords, so I don't know if you are on, and I think Capricorn got the Five of Cups as well. So some of you may be on the cusp of Aquarius and Capricorn, so you may want to go check that one out as well, just in case you've got some placements in Capricorn there. But the Ace of Swords is that sword of victory. And you have the Six of Wands, which also is the card of victory. So there is a major success coming in here for you in December, Aquarius. And this is new ways of seeing things, new clarity, new beginnings mentally, new ideas, real insightful ideas. And I feel like in a way this is very much connected with that Five of Cups, where you are going to be able to see the two full cups, the positives in your life, rather than focusing on that negative, what's missing, what's gone. And this is going to bring you such clarity, such joy, such a new pathway, a new way of thinking and seeing things. Now you've got the Seven of Swords here. Now the Seven of Swords is a very two-layered kind of card. This is a card of you doing things quite strategically, doing things in a way that perhaps others wouldn't to achieve your goals. But this also can talk about maybe doing it is the card of the liar, the thief, the cheater. So just be mindful that anything you do, you are doing above board. It is completely legal. There's nothing wrong with doing things a different way and doing things to get the results that you require in a different kind of way, as long as everything is you are completely within your integrity. So that's just a message for some of you. Please don't get, if it doesn't resonate, that message isn't for you. But also just be careful that the people that are coming into your life as well are also above board. You do have a King of Swords. Now, this can represent you. I would normally read this as a Gemini, but because it's a general reading, it can be any air sign, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So just be careful that if there is a lawyer or a doctor or a business person or someone coming in here for you, that they're not trying to swindle you, or, you've got the card of victory and clarity, clear seeing, clear idea. So I don't think too much is going wrong there. But again, take what resonates. But this card, I feel like it is representing you. And when you show up in your own reading, this is so powerful. You are really in control of your situation. You've got a handle on things. This is seeing things clearly, logically, intelligently. This is being able to make any decisions that come up for you in a really using your intellect. You're following your mind, your ideas, your thoughts, rather than making emotional decisions here. Although this is quite balancing out this Queen of Cups energy. This could be a couple here for some of you. You are doing the balance of emotional and intellectual here as well in any decisions, which is really nice. But this is a good person to go and see if you are needing advice as well. Someone like a doctor, a lawyer, a therapist, psychologist, police officer, someone in the army. This is someone that really gives you not what you want to hear, but the truth. That they speak with integrity, and they're a great person to go to for advice here. But I feel like you have the World here. What a great card. This is a card that talks about you completing a major stage in your life. It is a major arcana card, so this is that card of successfully completing something that you've been working on. And there's no sadness in this ending, this completion. It's like you standing on top of the world going, I did it, yay, that victory. It's like completed, you've done it. You finally can move through that portal, which is represented here by that wreath. Move through the portal to a new stage, a new era in your life. And it's almost like you've completed something, and now your ships are coming in here for you, Aquarius. Everything that you've worked towards, that you've been working on, they're coming in here. You don't have to stand on the cliff and wait for them to show up. They're going to be docking soon, so you can now move on to that next big project now that you've completed this one. And it absolutely could be something to do with your career, your work. So there could be, you might be moving on here. But I feel like definitely for some of you, there could be a promotion. There could be this new role in your current workspace, or a completely new role where you are of a more senior level here. But if you have your own business or anything like that, and you've been working towards something, your ships are coming in. Whatever you've worked towards is really showing up, and you can now move on. But let's get some clarifying cards out. Oh, that flew out hard. Yeah, if you have been quite burdened here, Aquarius, if you've been carrying a heavy load, it's coming to an end, absolutely. And this is a great card of success. Although this person has been struggling with this heavy load, they've done it. They've carried it on their shoulders, on their back. They've worked through it, and now it's time to put that load down, and it's time to really just release and let go, and enjoy the fruits of your labor, and move on to that next big project, But you've got some strength in you, Aquarius. You really do. You've shouldered that burden. That is a burdensome time coming to an end here for you. So I really do like that message. And look at that, the Sun, the best card in the deck. I knew this. There is this completion, and it's like, wow, yes, this is complete and utter joy. And success, wishes coming true, happiness, just wonderful things in your life, clarity. Again, I feel like there's this new way of you seeing things, of approaching your life and your future. This is just awesome. What a wonderful card that Sun card is. It is, obviously, it's the best card in the deck. So it is just such happiness. But, it's true fulfillment. And that's kind of like the World card as well. It's true fulfillment. You've actually completed what you needed to complete here. And now you are in this place where you are, just feeling such great joy. It's a beautiful day when the sun comes out and shines, and this is a card of material success, and it's almost like you are it's like you're reaping the bountiful harvest, or I feel like, again, you've almost like been working towards something, and now you can say, yeah, I've achieved it. And there's this element of financial kind of security here as well within that card. I absolutely love that sun. It's just so beautiful. Well done, Aquarius, if you've achieved this in your life for yourself. But and in a way, I kind of feel like you have. Because I'm not going to take those ones, but I am going to take the ones that turned up. And look at this, the 5 of Cups again. So I feel like this most definitely is a time of joy, of happiness, of reaping the rewards for the sadness in a way that you have been going through and suffering. It's now your time. This is a real shift. And I feel like this is coming in because of this shift as well, because of you focusing on the positive, because of you not always seeing the negative there. I feel like for a lot of you, it could be a time as well to be mindful of your finances. I feel like a lot of you are hanging on to your finances for fear of not having enough. So there could be an issue here financially for some of you, but with that Sun card, you are protected here. And look at this. You have is there 2 there? No, you have the King and the Queen of Cups. You are most definitely showing up in your own reading here. There is a divine counterpart here for some of you. Look at that. You have the 2 of Cups. This could be a wonderful new love coming in here for you. But this is a card of balance, of things really balancing out for you. If you've been struggling, if you've been burdened, if things have been hard for you in any area of your life, emotionally, particularly emotionally, this is the card of Libra. So you could have a significant Libra in your life. But again, this is seeing things in a balanced way, being able to weigh up all of your options and make a decision using your intellect here. But that 2 of Cups is the perfect partnership. Now, if some of you are already married or already in that perfect relationship, this can talk about the perfect platonic friendship. You meet someone that you just click with and you work together with perfectly well. This is that card of you finding that perfect job, finding that perfect career path, finding that perfect element that you've been searching for. But definitely for those of you that are single and looking for love, could absolutely be a new, I feel like could be a new love, but I feel like this is like a new career path here as well. 2 aces. New financial source of income, new way of making your money. This is a beautiful gift from God. I love the aces in this deck. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. It's that hand of God offering you that beautiful coin. But yeah, definitely could be a wonderful new job here for some of you. And things changing and shifting quite quickly here. You have that Knight of Wands, this is that card, that adventurous kind of energy as well. This is that knight that races in where angels fear to tread without thinking too much of the consequences. So I feel like that is a little bit of a message here as well. Just be careful of not running in headstrong without weighing up all your options. But, look, I don't really feel like that's going to be happening, considering you have that balanced energy of the Libra card there. But really fast, things shifting and changing quite quickly. A lot of adventure, a lot of spirited kind of energy here for you as well. So we'll get our final card from the Now I Understand Oracle deck to finish this reading off. That came out fast. I'm just going to cough. Please excuse me. I used to cough all the time when I had a candle, and I stopped using my candle. I just use my crystals now, and I'm still coughing. Take action. Put your plans into action. Take a step forward and make it happen. I feel like this is absolutely connected with that Knight of Wands. This is a card of action. So if you've got any plans to start a new business, to start a new career, to move in a new direction, to assist you financially, take action on it, Aquarius. Do it. Make it happen. And you have the Sun card. You have all the success in the world. You have the Victory card twice. You can't go wrong. So go for it. And, I feel like things are going to work in your favor. So we'll leave it there, Aquarius. I hope that resonated with you. Now, if you would like a mini reading from me, all you need to do is click the donate button, nominate an amount. Any amount is fine. Put your comment about what your question is or what you'd like me to focus the reading on in the comment section below. I will film the video just like I'm doing now, and I will leave a link in response to your comment. You'll be able to click on that link and it will take you straight to your video. Now, I had people leave me donations and they didn't leave a comment. I get an automated message to say that someone has left me a donation, and I filmed the video and I put the link against that automated message, but I don't know if the person that left the message could see that, because I noticed they didn't come back and watch the video. I mean, they may not have wanted a reading. They might have just been kind and beautiful and giving me a donation towards my channel. But if you do want one, I think you will need to leave that comment so I have something to connect your video to. So we'll leave it there. Have a wonderful month, a Merry Christmas, and I hope to see you in the new year. Bye.